Hey everybody, and happy Thursday, and quick shout out to my twisted sister for my new shirt. Thank you, I love it. Good vibes only. We all could use some good vibes right now because this world is just going crazy. I have a special guest in studio tonight. Sadie decided that she was going to follow me in here because she's trying to get another belly rub is what's going on. So I'm not sure how much yoga I'm actually going to get done with her on my mat. Who knows? So I don't know if she's staying or going or what. Hi, Sadie. I love you. Okay, so we're going to do some leg strength tonight. Yay. So just remember as we're going through all of this, if we're doing something that you're not strong enough to do tonight or that your body won't allow you to do, then of course don't do it. Do something else. You know, I try to do my live practices to kind of accommodate everybody, but sometimes a particular practice might accommodate certain people more than others. So you know your limitations, you know your body. Just listen to your body and, you know, don't do something that you shouldn't do because I'm not there to see what's going on. So, of course, we'll start off with our Magic Yoga Cube and see what it chooses for us tonight. Oh, and Sadie is now laying on my mat. This should be interesting. All right, here we go. Bouncy, 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 and perfect. Downward facing dog, which is definitely something that I'm going to do tonight anyhow, so that works out really well, plus the fact that, well, my puppy is on my mat. And she might go into downward facing dog in a little while. Alright, so that's what we're going to do, one of them. And we're going to get started with some sun salutations, of course. So find your favorite wall. If you have a favorite wall, that's kind of weird, isn't it? And we're going to come into mountain pose, bringing the feet to about hip width apart or a little bit wider if that's what you need to do. Outside edges of your feet are parallel if that's within your practice. Arms are down by your side, palms are open, full of energy. Let's get some nice deep breaths going, bringing all that good oxygen into our bodies. Then on your next inhale, take your arms up, interlace your fingers with the index fingers pointing. On the exhale, we're going to bend to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bend to the right. Oh yeah. Inhale back to center. Separate your hands, soften your knees, and fold forward. Oh, that feels so good. Oh my goodness. Let your head lead you. On the inhale, rise back to standing. Hands come together and down into your heart. Step to the wall. Extend your arms fully. On the exhale, coming down. On the inhale, pushing back up. Then we're going to inhale and take the left leg back, except I've got to look where I'm going because Sadie's right behind me. Just lengthen out through the heel. Oh, yeah. Inhale, stepping back up. And on your next inhale, take your right leg back. Sadie, at some point, you're going to have to move, baby. Have to get you your own mat. Inhale, stepping back up. On the exhale, walking out into half down dog. And then my poster comes down. So let me fix that real quick. All right. We're going to have all kinds of fun tonight. Half down dog. Inhale, coming back up. Step back away from the wall. On the inhale, take your arms up. On the exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold. And inhale, let your head lead you as you rise back to standing, bringing the hands down into Anjali Mudra, prayer pose. On the inhale, sweeping your arms out to the side and up to the ceiling, interlace your fingers. On the exhale, we're going to bend to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale back to center. Separate your hands, soften your knees, and fold forward. Oh, yeah. Let your head lead you on the inhale. Rise back to standing. Hands coming together. Step to the wall. Arms extended fully. On the exhale, coming down. On the inhale, coming up. And then on your next inhale, you're going to take your right leg back first this time, and lengthen out through that heel. Breathe. Inhale, coming back up, and inhale, take your left leg back. Oh, yeah. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, walk out into half down dog. Hopefully the poster won't fall this time. Inhale, stepping back up. Push back away from the wall. On the inhale, taking your arms up, palms come together. On the exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold. And inhale, rise back to standing. Hands come together and down into Anjali Mudra and down by your side. And then we'll step back toward the top of our mats. Sadie, you're really going to have to move, baby, or this is going to get really dicey really quick. Coming back into mountain pose. Relax your shoulders. Palms are open. Nice deep breaths. And we're going to inhale, taking the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Soften your knees. You can take your hands to the backs of your legs, to the mat, to blocks, or of course you're welcome to stand in half standing forward bend instead of full standing forward bend. And then if you want to take hold of opposite elbows and either hang heavy or sway side to side in pendulum pose, feel free to do so. And if you don't, then just stay in Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Oh, just breathe. If you're in pendulum pose, come to a stop. We're going to put the hands back down to the mat and then let the head lead us. On the inhale, we're going to rise back up. Arms will come to shoulder width apart, palms are together. If you want to bring your knees together, feel free to do so. On the exhale, we're going to sit back and down into Utkatasana, chair pose. I know I don't do this one very much anymore because y'all know how I feel about chair pose. I don't like it. But on a leg strength day, we kind of have to. So we're just going to breathe. Nice deep breaths. Bring the hands down into Anjali Mudra. On the exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Taking your left elbow down onto your right knee. Palms are pushing together. Right elbow is into the sky. Inhale back to center and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale out. Inhale, power up. And exhale, fold. And this is where it's going to get tricky in my room. On your next inhale, we're going to take the left leg back. We're going to turn that back foot to 45 degrees. Inhale, rise into warrior two. I literally have Sadie right between my two legs. She's having fun. All right, so make sure your body is at center. You're looking out over your front arm, unless you have a neck issue, and then you can just look to the side. And of course, that the right knee is stacked over the ankle. Nice deep breaths. Always feels so good after work to come and stretch. I know some of you like to do yoga in the morning, like Mary. I'm just not much of a morning yoga person, quite honestly. We're going to inhale, reversing the warrior, taking the right hand up to the sky. The left hand will go down the back leg, looking up or down, whichever is better for your neck tonight. Just breathe. Then we'll inhale, coming back up into warrior two. And then we're going to straighten the front leg. And on the exhale, we're going to hinge out, coming into triangle pose. Taking the right hand down to that leg, the left arm will go up to the sky. Just make sure that your chest stays revolved open. And we'll inhale back up, release the hands, kind of shake the legs out a little bit, which is a little difficult for me to do because she's still right there. Then we're going to take the legs out wide. Once again, the outside edges of the feet are parallel. So you want a challenging but a comfortable width. On the inhale, let's take the arms up, palms come together. On the exhale, we're going to fold into wide leg standing forward bend. Walk the hands out onto the floor in front of you and push into your palms to flatten your back. And breathe. Sadie, does Mama need to put a nice yoga mat in here just for you? I can do that. I've got a few. And then we'll exhale, walking the hands back in. On your next exhale, you're going to take both hands over to your right leg. The left hand will go to the foot, the right hand to the back of the leg. If you need to bend the knee to get your torso closer to your leg, go ahead and do so. Just breathe into it. And then we'll exhale to center. Nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, we're going to walk over to the left leg, taking the right hand to the foot, the left hand to the back of the leg, and once again, if you need to bend your knee to accommodate this, go ahead and do so. And then we'll exhale back to center. Let your head lead you. On the inhale, rise back to standing. Palms come together, hands into your heart. We're going to turn the back foot, or the left foot, out to the back of the room. The right foot will go to 45 degrees. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, lunge into warrior two. Breathe. Keep the body at center. Try to make sure that your left knee is stacked over your ankle properly. I know sometimes you can't see it, but do your best. Nice deep breaths. Then on your next inhale, we're going to reverse the warrior, taking the left hand up to the sky, the right hand down your back leg. Looking up or down, always listening to your neck. Then we'll inhale back up into warrior two. Straighten the front leg. On the exhale, hinging it out into triangle. Bringing the right hand up to the sky. The left hand goes down onto the leg. Are you comfy, Sadie? Crazy little girl. Inhale, coming back up. Release your hands. Shake your legs out a little bit. So now we're going to bring the feet out, but this time we're going to point the toes that way so you know where we're going. Bringing the arms up into goalposts or cactus arms, whichever you want to call them. On the exhale, we're going to squat down into goddess. On the inhale, we're coming up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Are the legs feeling stronger already? Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Release your arms. Bring your legs back together. So for balance tonight, since we're doing leg strength, we're going to do cross-leg chair pose. This one I like. I don't know. Go figure, right? All right, so we're going to start on a strong left leg. You're going to find your focal point, get your breath. Bring your hands into Anjali Mudra. When you're ready, you're going to bend that left leg, bring your right ankle up onto the leg, and then sit back. Nice deep breaths. Keep your focus. And of course, as in any balancing posture, when you're ready to come out of it, do so. Don't wait for me. But now I'm going to go ahead and release my hands and release my right foot back to the mat. Then I'm going to bring my hands back together. And when I'm ready, and when you're ready, you're going to bend that right leg, bring the left ankle up onto the right leg. Make sure you have your focal point. Make sure you're breathing. And sit down as much as you can. I know sometimes you can't sit very far, but that's okay. You're still getting that leg strength. And then we're going to inhale and come out of it. That felt good. All right, this should be interesting because we're going to descend to the mat and she's still right behind me. I don't know if y'all can see her or not. But we're going to try. All right, so let's come back into mountain pose. Inhale, bring the arms up, palms come together. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. And we're gonna walk out into downward facing dog. Making sure that your knees are bent, your hips are up in the air. Nice deep breaths. Oh, I gotta bring the camera down, sorry. Sometimes I forget to move the camera with myself. And then I'm gonna turn the fan on. All right, back into downward facing dog. Sadie, you're making this much more difficult than it needs to be, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna look up toward the top of our mat. On the inhale, we're gonna bring the left foot up, get it up there any way that you can. So if you have to drop your right knee to bring it forward, or that's usually the easiest way, just do it mindfully. All right, so now we're in a high lunge on the left side. We're going to bring the body up. Palms are going to stay down by our side. And we're going to exhale the right knee down. Inhale up. I can't go all the way down because she's right under me. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hands back to the mat. We're going to take the left foot back, so we're back in our downward facing dog once again. And then look up to the top of the mat. Inhale, bringing the right leg up, and again, get it up there any way you can. Make sure the knee is stacked over the ankle. And then we're going to bring the upper body up. And on the exhale, the left knee is going to go down. Oh, you're going to get up now, Sadie? Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Hands to the mat and back into downward facing dog. Then we're going to drop down to our knees. Okay, so if you need a little bit of cushion for your knees, go ahead and get it. I just like to take the blanket and fold it in half because I think the thirds is too much. So we're going to come to standing on our knees. Bring the hands into Anjali Mudra while Sadie wanders around. On the exhale, we're going to lean back into kneeling staff pose. Inhale, coming up. Whoops, almost went too far. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back, hi Katie. And inhale up. Good job. All right, look out, baby. Look out. Okay. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and bring the right leg out to about 45 degrees. We're going to bring the arms down by the side. Push into the top of the left foot. That'll help take some of the strain off of your left knee. On the exhale, we're going to lunge forward, stacking the right knee over the right ankle, coming into half cobra. Nice deep breaths. Then on the inhale, you can take your arms up, interlace your fingers with the index fingers pointing. You can stay right here or lean back into crescent pose, whichever you feel like doing. And then we're going to exhale and twist to the left, bringing the right hand to the right knee and the left hand down the left leg. And then we'll turn forward, one hand to each side of the front foot, and we're going to sit back in quad stretch. So you may not be able to sit all the way back like I'm sitting on my left heel. You may not be able to do that, and that's okay. You can hold yourself up like I sometimes have to do. Then we'll inhale, coming back up. Use your hands to assist you, and bring the right knee back, and we're going to bring the left leg out. Once again to 45 degrees because that's going to sit the knee right into the right place when we go into this. Arms down by your side. Nice deep breath in. And then when exhale, we're going to lunge forward. And again, push into the top of your right foot to take some of the pressure off that knee. Just breathe. Inhale, taking the arms up, interlace your fingers. You can lean back if you like into crescent. That is optional. And then exhale, opening up to the right. Nice little twist. Exhale, turn forward, one hand to each side of the foot, and we're going to sit back into quad stretch. So on this side, I can't quite make it all the way back right now, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. So I have my toes of my right foot turned under to support me. So I'm sitting on my heel, but my toes are turned under, not flat like they were before. And then we're going to use our hands to come back up into position. I'm going to move the blanket out of the way. And you can, oops, sorry, Sadie. Yeah, I'm apologizing to her. You can come into child's pose or happy puppy. You want to do happy puppy with me? Oh, yeah. Y'all know how to do this. So good. Just keep the breath going. And then we'll exhale, walk the hands back in, and come down to seated. Can I sit down here with you, Sadie? Oh, like she has a choice. Okay. Where's my... So we're going to keep the left leg extended and go ahead and bring the right foot either to the left shin or the inside of the left thigh. Whichever is doable for you tonight. Just remember, if you need to prop a knee up or anything like that, go ahead and do so. Always using your props. Make sure that your buns are pulled out from under you. Butt luggage, we're going on a trip. Fingertips to the floor beside you. Inhale, let's take the arms up. Palms facing each other. Lengthen, coming out of your waist. And exhale, fold from the top of your thigh. Coming into head to knee pose. So once again, we want to make sure that the hands are either on the outside edges of your foot, your shin, your mat. If you're using your strap, keep your elbows back by your side. Try to keep your chest as open as possible. Keep your neck neutral, no turtle tucking. Just breathe. We try to keep our backs as flat as we can. Even though you know your back is not really flat, I mean, I can see the curve in mine, but I'm trying to keep it flat as opposed to closing up completely. Just take those deep breaths, keep some movement in it. And then as we start to finish the next breath, we're going to exhale and come back up and then grab hold of either your foot or your leg, whichever is doable for you. We're going to inhale and bring that left foot up into the air. If you have to bend it a little bit, that's okay. If you can keep it straight, that's fine. If you can't reach your foot, just grab your leg, which will allow you actually to relax your shoulders. Nice deep breaths, and then we'll exhale and take that back down. Bring the right foot flat to the mat, adjust it wherever you need to along your left leg. Right hand to the mat behind you. Inhale the left arm up, and exhale, twist. You're looking over your right shoulder or just to the right, depending on how your neck feels. This is one happy little girl back here. She's just laying on my mat, doing her thing. And then we'll exhale, turn forward, extending the right leg onto the mat. Bringing the left foot either to the inside of the thigh or to the shin. Pull the buns out once again. Fingertips to the floor beside you. On the inhale, we're gonna take the arms up, lengthen. Hi, Sadie. Okay, let them fold. Exhale, folding forward into head to knee pose. What are you doing? Huh? I love you too. Yes, I do. So once again, taking your hands to wherever you're comfortable tonight, keeping your back as flat as possible. Are you done? Do you want to go see Daddy? Huh? Okay. Y'all keep breathing. Let me let her out. See. There you go, baby. Okay. That was fun. Never know what's going to happen. And she's back. Bless you. You just sneezed all over my mat. You're supposed to put your elbow up so you can sneeze into your elbow. Nice deep breaths. And then we're going to take a big inhale and bring that left leg up, either with the foot or the leg. Breathe. Keep the foot flexed. And exhale, gently take that foot down. Take the left foot flat to the mat. Left hand behind you. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, twist. To the left. Do you want to do your downward facing puppy, Sadie? This girl is crazy. Then we're going to exhale, turn forward. Let's bring the feet flat to the mat. And we're going to go into boat pose, Navasana. We haven't done this one in a long time, so I want to do it. So you're going to go back to balance on that place where your sitting bones and your tailbone make a little tripod. Sadie, Mom's legs have got to go up in the air. All right. Take your hands either to the backs of your legs or use your strap. On the inhale, we're going to take the legs up, straight into the air. Woo. You can leave them parallel to the mat if you need to. Look up towards your toes, nice deep breaths. If you want to go into boat with oars, feel free to do so, taking your hands off your legs. Woo. I need to practice boat pose more often. I'm losing my core strength. And then we'll exhale the legs down all the way to the mat. And let the knees fall open. Interlace your fingers around your toes or grab hold of your ankles and pull down into Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Keep the back flat, the neck neutral. And then we'll exhale, coming back up, bringing the knees together. Don't drool all over the floor, Sadie. Then we're going to take the legs out wide. So make sure that your feet are flexed. Pull your buns out from under you. Hands to the mat in front of you. On the exhale, walking forward into wide leg seated forward bend. Keeping your back flat, keeping your neck neutral. You can keep your hands right here. You can take your first two fingers to your big toes if you prefer. If you want to try and work your way to the mat, feel free. We're not going to be in it that long though, so probably not going to happen unless you're real quick. Just keep breathing. And then we'll exhale, walk the hands back in, release the legs one at a time, bringing the feet flat to the mat with the knees nice and wide. Inhale, pulling up and relax your shoulders. Birthing baby asana. That's what I always think of. And then we'll exhale and release. So we're going to come down onto our backs. So if you got a ponytail or a clippy, take it out. Oh, she's giving me just enough room to do this. All right, so once we're there, let's bring the feet flat to the mat. Take the feet underneath the knees to about hip width apart. So your ankles are going to be stacked under your knees. Palms are down by your side, pushing into the mat. With your feet and your hands, we're going to lift the hips into easy bridge, Setu Bandha. Whew. Take your chin away from your chest. Make sure that your knees are hugged into the midline. That helps your hips stay up. Push into those palms. And if you want a little bit of an extra challenge, on the inhale, we're going to take the right leg up to the sky. Push into your left foot. That helps. Breathe. And then exhale that foot back down. And then inhale, take the left leg up. Push into your right foot and exhale both feet back to the mat. And then exhale your buns down to the mat as well. Bring the knees into the chest. You can cross your ankles and go into cradle rock, or of course you can come into happy baby. Whichever you prefer. Just massage your back, breathe. And then we'll come to a stop, uncross your ankles, take your hands to the backs of your legs. On the inhale, we're going to take the legs straight up into the sky into reverse pose, Viparita Karani. Make sure that your feet are flexed. Pretend like you have a stack of books on your feet and you're trying to keep them from falling onto your face. That would not feel good, huh? And then if you want, you can take your hands, one to each leg, and kind of walk up your legs. If you can get all the way to your feet, that's great. If you can't, don't worry about it. Ooh, nice deep breaths. And then we'll walk back down. Bringing the feet back down to the mat. Keep your left foot flat to the mat. We're going to bring the right ankle onto that left knee. One hand between your legs, the other hand to the outside, and inhale the knee into your chest. Now, if eye of the needle is not good for you, you're welcome to pretzel yourself. Make sure that you're fitting the pose to your body, not the other way around. Or if you prefer to go into resting pigeon pose, you can take the left leg straight up to the sky. Whichever you want to do, I'm all about it. It's your practice. And it's my practice. And it's Sadie's practice. Just breathe. Then we'll exhale the left foot back down to the mat. Cross the right leg over the left like you're sitting in a chair. Arms out to the side. On the exhale, we're going to twist down to the left. Sadie. Into cross-leg spinal twist. Keep your shoulders as flat to the mat as possible. You can look up to the ceiling or over your right shoulder. You just want kisses, don't you? Yes. I know, my sweet girl. Mama knows. Next time I'll bring a mat in here for you, okay? And you'll still probably lay on mine. Yep, there we go. Sometimes you get super clingy, you know that? And other times you want to be by yourself. Let's inhale the legs back up, uncross them. Bring the left ankle onto the right knee. Inhale, bringing the right knee into your chest. And remember, if you want a deeper stretch, you can bring the left foot way down into the right hip flexor. But that is a pretty deep stretch, so be prepared for it. No, Sadie, don't try and get me out of the pose. I'm not ready yet. Golly, who's the teacher here? Except I'm not teaching, I'm practicing. But I'm certified and you're not. Mm-hmm. Yes, I love you too. Goodness. All right, let's exhale the right foot down to the mat. Cross the left leg over the right, arms out to the side. No paw. That's bad. On the exhale, we're going to twist down to the right. Once again, keeping your shoulders as flat to the mat as possible. Look up to the ceiling or over your left shoulder. You do not paw, young lady. That's why you're going to obedience school. Next month, you are. You just want scratches, huh? Yeah. Keep breathing. Hey, don't be kicking off the all over. Ow, no paw. Then we'll inhale the legs back up, uncross them, and y'all prepare to go into Shavasana. Gotta get my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so get whatever props you need for Shavasana tonight. Then you're going to take your legs out to the width of the mat. Let your feet and ankles roll out to the side. Arms either down by your side or on your belly. Just loosely if you're going to put them on your belly. Don't interlace your fingers. Close your eyes. Bring your breath back to its natural rhythm. And just relax everything into the mat. Completely letting the mat support you. And rest. start to bring yourself slowly out of Shavasana, getting some movement back into your bodies. When you're ready, rolling to one side, and then resting for a breath or two before coming gently back to seated. Sit, 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 sit. There you go. My final thought for tonight is to think positive, talk positive, and feel positive. Sadie and I would like to thank you for joining us in our practice tonight. We hope that you enjoyed your practice as much as we enjoyed ours, but I think next time she needs her own mat. Namaste. Thanks everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Love you.